All right, Shalom. For the foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shem Shai, Ba'ashem Kodash Brakatom. Double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone, and to all I can call the globe. Pushing over the truth and sincerely, want to say Shalom. This I died now from the great millstone camp of Columbus. And the lesson today is going to be inspired by Elder Menadazak, Apostle Gabar, about Jacob's trouble, man. And what is Jacob's trouble? Well, Jacob's trouble is going to be a time where the world, well, in America here, is going to turn to a shithole, man. There's going to be insurrection. There's going to be rifling through homes. There's going to be a lack of bread, lack of food, lack of water. Troops coming in to detain, arrest, and to murder its so-called citizens of the United States. And this is a time that we're going to need to increase our faith, to call on the name of Yahweh Shem Shai for protection and for deliverance. This is Jeremiah 30:6. Let's start at 5. For thus saith the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. And that's what we're going into, like these pastors are teaching the prosperity and peace doctrine, that they're not warning you about the upcoming insurrections that's going to be coming to this place. All right, they're teaching you to continue to prosper and to make plans for your great-grandchildren and for times that are far off. Well, the times are now at hand, man. The prophecies are speaking much clearer and much louder as we approach the ending of this horrible kingdom, man. Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, and a woman in travail, and all faces turned into paleness, man. There's going to be a time where these mighty men, these big brutes walking around here, these gym rats, and these trainers in the arts, and the army men are going to be like women, man. And we're getting ready to give birth. They're going to be in pain. They're going to be in suffering. They're going to be in turmoil. Why? Because of the judgment of Yahweh Shem Shai coming upon this place, man. All right? Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So it's going to be a great day, man. When we start seeing these signs, the times, all right, the approaching day of Yahweh Shem Shai coming, right? Hey, we're looking to get delivered from Jacob's trouble, man. So Jacob's trouble is going to impact everyone here living on the soil of Babylon, man. All right, ultimately Jacob's trouble is the implementation of the mark of the beast, but there's going to be precursors leading up to that. All right, Esau's going to make it make a problem. They're going to have a solution. And the solution is going to be for you to take that chip. Okay, if you want to eat, you want to stay out of the violence, you want to get warm, you want to have somewhat of your dainties back, you got to adhere to the New World Order and take that microchip, man. Okay? Matthew 24. Says, Matthew 24:12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved, man. All right? And there's going to be a lot of turning on neighbors. There's going to be a lot of backstabbing and backdooring when Jacob's trouble come, man. All right, the neighbor you once was breaking bread with and having Thanksgiving dinner with, man, hey, maybe the one that barbecue your kids, man. All right, let's not forget those plagues of Egypt are coming back, man. All right, those things are going to rifle through America, man. All right, there won't be no place here that won't be untouched by the plagues of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. All right, but our job is to what? To abound in the faith, to abide in the protection of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. right? Because we know the world is going to be turned upside down as we know it. Okay? It says, I'm going to keep reading. I'm going to just jump down for the sake of time. It says, verse 24 or 21, says, for there shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. See, this is going to be a time that's never been recorded in history, man. You hear about the insurgents, and you hear about the what Paul was doing, snatching believers out of their homes. You know, I remember like back in the days where they were firebombing so-called black churches and going through their homes and taking them out and lynching them. It's going to be worse than that, man. All right, it's going to be worse than anything ever recorded since the day of time, man. Okay? You see? You cannot prepare yourself enough for the scenarios that are approaching, man. They try to build bunkers and gather arms and store food. Well, you got to get to all those things, man, because at the end of the day, we still got to go to work. We still got to run errands. So who's to say that you're going to be in your homes to use any of those things, man? Okay. Not many people are riding around in their cars with blankets and first aid kits, man. You see? There's green tree. Let's get the green tree. Luke 23 and 31 said, well, they do these things in the green tree. Oh, let me see. Yep. There's Luke 23 and 31. For if they do these things in the green tree, what shall be done in the dry? So they're doing all this wickedness, all these brazen shootings, all these brazen carjackings and murders. All right, when there's a police force out there, when there's laws and repercussions. So that's how much more when society fails, man. How much more to that a guy on the street who's on parole or probation who don't want to go back? How much more him when the laws are broken down? He's able to commit these heinous acts of rape and torture and pedophilia, man. You see, other things are going on now, man. You know, but what about when society cracks down, man? It's going to be the purge all over again. This is what Jacob Trouble is going to entail, man. Okay? This is what Jacob Trouble is all about. We're warning you, all right, from the upcoming calamities. All right, let's get this. So there's the 15. And 14, so 15 and 14, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Now, woe means destruction, man. Destruction is coming to this place, man. All right, and to all of those who are in the world, mainly starting here at America, which is Babylon, which is Sodom and Egypt, which is Rome 2.0. For the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. All right, you're going to have neighbor against neighbor. All right, kingdom against kingdom, man. Brother against brother. All right, this is what Jacob Trouble is going to entail, man. You have these rudimentary weapons, man. Bats with nails in them and chains and sharpened broom handles, man. You see? They're going to be fighting over a piece of a bread, man. Over a ketchup packet. You see? You see how much? You see how they act on Black Friday when the sales go on, the stampedes and the rudeness and the urgency to grab carnal goods. How much more when they're doing it for food? How much more when they're doing it for their families, man? You see, people are willing to go hard for the things that they want, man. All right, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their power, in the course of their action shall stand in their power, man. You know, that's what Jacob Trouble is, man. There's going to be a lot of groups running around, man. all right, teaming up and creating these gangs and taking over neighborhoods and cities and blocks. You see? They're already shooting the police and shooting police in Chicago, which they've been doing for years. You see? Your state trooper that lives next door to you, man, hey, he may just become a target. He may just not drive his car home one day and move his family out before it happens. They're going to have an inside scoop. They're going to be taking off their uniforms because they know they're going to be a target. Judges and these people who are taking away the child services people are upset at the powers that be. So when society falls and anger rises, who are they going to take it out on? Those that hurt them, man. You see? And nobody's going to care about 911. Nobody's going to care about getting arrested. Nobody's going to be caring about going to jail or seeing a judge, man. All right? A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, man. It's going to be blocked off. Not only the military going to be around here blocking off streets, all right, trying to send you into divert you, all right, onto roads where they can control, have a little bit better control, man. All right, you got those barricades and those troops and that barbed wire, what they call that turpentine wire, man. All right, going across these buildings, going across the ground, these barriers, man. And you won't be able. All right, suppose you live on the south side, and your family live in the suburbs, man. How you gonna get there, man? You see? You're not going to be able to move around freely. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, man. All right? People are going to be out here starving, man. All right? They said the children are going to swoon in the streets. You see? All because of the place of walking great pride. Let me get that. Great miseries, right? All this is digger trouble. All this needs to be told. Needs to get brought out. So that is 8 and 50. It said, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because it walked in great pride. Man, pride go up before destruction. There's not a more prouder place than America, man, and its citizens, man. You see, you're forsaking the warnings of the Lord. You're forsaking the voice of the prophets, man. You see, so now what you have to deal with, you have to deal with the repercussions of your ignorance. All right, because it's going to be a time where none shall escape. Those, man, let's get that. Let me see. Somebody go for the sword. The Jeremiah 15 and 2, shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then I shall tell them, thus saith the Lord, such as for death to death, and such as for the sword to the sword, and such as for the famine to the famine, and such as for the captivity to the captivity, man. All right? So there's going to be a judgment for everybody, man. Some are going to die, some are going to starve to death, and some are going to go into concentration camps, man. All right? And this is what we're warning people. This is what you have to fear from the Lord, man. Who knows how long these times are going to end, or how long they're going to take place. You see? So you have tribulation 10 days. That just means an appointed time, an amount of time. Suppose you get swooped up in the first round, the first sweeps, and it goes on for a year or whatever. I'm not saying that he does or doesn't, but who knows, man? But these are the times that we're going to be facing with, that those who are not on the side, if y'all watch me outside, they're going to find out the hard way, man. All right? This is what Jacob's trouble is about, man. You see? With that, I'm going to say, call Allah, y'all watch me outside. Come on to the apostles and the elders of the millstone. Until next time, Shalom.